What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking about this 1983 Yamaha XV750. So this morning I wanted to take it for a spin, and I got it out on the driveway, and I was trying to put it into first. I heard some grinding, and I was like, oh, that's not good. And the previous owner didn't tell me you're supposed to really give these a kick, because I have a dirt bike, much newer. It's a 2003 Kawasaki, and you don't have to really kick it. You can just lightly click it into gear. It doesn't grind whatsoever. But this one, they're both wet clutch, but this has much thicker oil, 10W40, I believe. And when it's cold, even if it's not, even if you have it warmed up for a minute or two, it's still not warm enough. You need to really feel the heat coming off the engine to know that it's up to temperature. And I thought, oh, it's grinding maybe because my clutch isn't in all the way. But I just wrote it yesterday, so I'm like, what the hell? Now, this is the clutch not engaged, and that's fully pulled in. That should create a 90-degree angle, as close as you can get to 90. I thought, because it wasn't working, that I need to go higher. So I was tightening it, adjusting it for like 3 hours. 3 hours I spent, and that wasn't even the issue. It was literally just the fact that I didn't warm this thing up. So all you need to do, and obviously if you're having issues, do double check that your arm here is making that 90, and fully warm it up, at least 5 minutes. You know, give it minimum 5 minutes, even longer if it's a smaller engine. Bigger engines warm up quicker, and especially if they're air cooled. This is air cooled, as you can see. And then you want to do the walk test or the push test. Basically, after it's warmed up, you turn off the engine, click it into first, and then if it's in first, you shouldn't be able to move it at all. So do that first. Try to move it in first. It shouldn't move. If it moves, that means your clutch is too tight. This cable is way too tight, and it's slightly engaging the clutch even when you're not holding it. If it doesn't move, that's a good sign. It should not move. Then, when you pull the clutch in, this is after the bike's been warmed up. When you pull the clutch in, you should be able to move it almost as if it was in neutral. You're going to feel some resistance because mechanical force of the gears in there. You're not going to be quite in neutral, right? And if it's cold, like I had it cold, this is going to be much, you really have to kick it. Do not push it lightly. You're gonna hear grinding, like I did. Now I spent a lot of time researching it to make sure that kicking it in isn't gonna kill something, because I just bought this bike. But yeah, I just thought I'd share because some people might have the same issue. Because I literally wrote it yesterday with no issues, and then this morning I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this thing? It's freaking grinding gears. All you have to do is warm it up. And then obviously if you really want to double check, do the push test. If you can move it while the clutch is held in first, then you're good. That means the clutch is disengaging from the engine. When the bike's cold, you might be able to move it. It's going to be very, very hard to move. Anyways, hope that helped you guys. Peace out.